What's poppin' YouTube? Coming at y'all with a deck profile. This is TG Stun. I've been a while, it's been a while since I've done a deck profile, so I decided to do it on this. I did promise some people I will do the Malefic Skill Drain. I will be doing that sometime later on this week, but I was just play testing with this deck and I really like it. So let me get to the deck profile. Like I said before, my other videos, rate, comment, subscribe. Please thumbs up the video if you like it. I really appreciate it. And let me get right to it. So here goes the engine. You got the 3, and 1. Yeah, put them down to 1. It's still useful. I mean, you only go for this now for crucial plays. You always just alternate between this. If this dies, then you get this. If this dies, get that. And then get this whenever you think you need it. I run 3 Beast Kings Barbaros. It's really good. Under skill drain, 3000 Beast Stick for nothing. Really good. I run 2 full-time Saber Tigers. I don't run 3 because this is not a full-time build. This is just, I use him. He's a level 3, that's 1. 2, he's a 2000 Beast Stick under skill drain. And 3, if I don't have skill drain up, he's an instant plus. I summon him, they don't Veiler. The second game they'll probably side out Veilers, because the only target they can really hit is him. So basically, I summon him and I get a free search. So that's why I only play 2. And since I play skill drain, half of the times his effect is not active, so there's no point on running 3. 2 Thunder Kings. Thunder King is really good. He's too good. Sorry for the shakiness. I'm apologizing ahead of time. It's gonna be a little shaky, but yeah, 2 Thunder Kings. It's really good. It stops a lot of decks. First turn. It does conflict with them, but since I run skill drain, it doesn't it doesn't conflict all that much. But it's just bad against, I guess, Insectors, but it's a good side out card if anything. But essentially, I can make this good against Insectors because I run other cards that'll make it good. But I'll get to that afterwards. I run 1 Flame Tiger. Once we get Gemini Pearl, it makes this deck a little bit better with exceeding at least. And this guy makes it happen. I would replace these 2 for 2 more of him, but we don't exceed all that much now since we don't have Pearl just yet. But if y'all don't know what Flame Tiger, that's his name, Flame Tiger, his effect is during your draw phase, if this card is in your graveyard and you control no monsters, you can special summon him to the field instead of conducting your regular draw phase. And basically, if you special summon him this way, then that means that when he leaves the field, you banish him. But if you exceed, then obviously he'll go to the grave because that's the ruling. So it's a good thing because you run this toolbox, so you always have a monster in your hand, basically. So this, you could not summon this and then summon this guy and then bam, going to exceed. It depends situation wise, and if you take somebody's 4, you can always do that free if you have this in your hand. I run 3 MSTs. Basically, the 3 MSTs right now is good. It stops a lot of back rows. There's a shit ton of back rows this format, except for certain decks. But basically, I would run 1 Night Shot instead of this, and I'll probably side into 2 if people start playing Burn or whatever. But I'll run 1 Night Shot, and 2 of these. Night Shot is good because they can't respond. You could target an opponent's back row, and they can't respond to it. So it's gone. If it's Compulse, Phoenix Chain, Skill Drain, whatever, they can't respond to it. Compulse is good. I run 4s, 3s, and 2s, and 8 whenever we get better ones. So taking their monsters will always be live. I can always exceed, take their, face down, right go, summon this, and exceed for a Gachi. Even though I don't run Gachi, but whatever. I can still synchro off with this. 1 Book of Moon with priority gone, really fucking good. So that's all I can say. 1 creature swap, only run 1. It's just a tech. I could run more than 1 just because these guys are live. I could just crash them and then get my search still while taking their monster. But I run other cards that do the same thing but better. 1 heavy, Dark Hole, Reborn, no need to explain. I run 2 Starlight Roads because that's a lot of traps. So basically, I run 2 Starlight Road to protect them. And Torrential is more live now, so obviously 3 skill drains. 3 skill drains, really good, really freaking good. It stops most of every freaking deck. I mean, Rabbit can summon and banish itself, and if they're going for game, then I guess it's fine. But if they're not, they're gonna exceed into a 24 monster who's a beat stick, but that's a beat stick. So yeah, 1 bottomless. I would side into the second one, or I would even main 2, but I don't know. I think 1 bottomless is good, especially since I only run this solemn. But I run 2 Tories. So since I run the 2 Tories, no priority, it's really good. So that's why I only run 1 bottomless. And if I play against Insectors, this is pretty much useless unless they bring out Centipede first. 3 Dark Bribes, really fucking good. This stops a lot of like a lot of good plays if they're going for game with Reborn, Book of Moon, Dark Hole, something like that, or if they're going for heavy and I don't have this and I have like 3 back rows, this gets protected. If they try to MST this Dark Bribe, and then they just have to rethink their plays. This is creature swap basically. So I basically only have to have one of these 7 targets and then face up and then just take their monsters. So it's essentially, since priority is no more, I could take their BLS, they can't call priority. I could take anything you can think of. So yeah, that's why it's good. I only run 2 because I only have 2, plus I run 8 different monsters that are not TGs, those 8. So this, is not always live. But this is really live. Horn of the Fans of Beasts. If you don't know what this does, let's see if it focuses. Bam. There you go. That's what it does. You can pause it and read it. But basically, it gives 8 to your monster, and you draw a card if it kills the monster. And, give me a second. And I run, all these are beasts except for him and Thunder King. So they're all beasts, and they get beefy. I run 1 call. I should run 2, but I'm already at 42. So basically, I can't do no more. But if y'all have suggestions of what I should take out, put in, then I'm up for it. Just leave it, in the comments down there. So that's my deck. Here's the extra deck, just if you was wondering. The TG lined up. These are good. Pretty sure y'all know what all these do. This guy, he let me see. Bam. That's what he does. He breaks the fence. And then this chick. Bam. That's what she does. When she comes out, she pops a back row. If they stop it, is whatever. But whenever they both get destroyed, you draw a card. Then you have another level 5s, because you can go for 5s. You can go for Bargain. The 6 on the skill drain, he's just really good, because no skill, no matter. All those. And the Stardust for Starlight Road plus Sync Running. And you can run your Exceeds too. This guy really fucking boss on the skill drain. And all these on the skill drain kind of suck, but not him. Utopia, just because you can. Utopia Ray, just because you can. And this guy, I would replace him with Pearl, just because it's too good. So that's, let me see, show y'all overhead. Well, that's the deck for y'all. Hope y'all enjoy. Rate, comment, subscribe. And if you want any other deck profiles, go down there. And like I said before, if I didn't mention it, but the skill drain deck will be up again. A lot of requests to put it back up and talk about sighting and stuff like that has come up. So I will. Thank you for my recent subscribers. I really appreciate it. I will be getting to subscribing to your channel, just so that I can give back to you as you gave to me subscription. And hope y'all enjoyed. Peace.